Hello, welcome back. Last week, we discussed the importance of renewing your mind, which is a spiritual transformation. And today, I just want to discuss how important it is not to allow your emotions to affect your actions towards others. Because I know sometimes people make you angry, right? And sometimes you may be hurt, people may do you wrong, and you are offended. And the first thought is to get them back, to make them pay, because after all, they offended you. Well, you shouldn't do that. Ephesians 4:26 through 27 says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil." This verse acknowledges that we do get angry, but in our anger, it encourages us not to sin, not to take revenge. Because oftentimes when people make us angry, our first thought is that they have to pay, right? And sometimes without thinking, being controlled by our emotions, we do things that we regret out of anger. And if you're not careful, you become bitter. And that's why this verse says, do not allow the sun to go down on your wrath, which is saying, do not allow the sun to go down on your anger. Be quick to forgive. And in your forgiveness doesn't mean that you necessarily have to hang out with that person. But what it's saying is, do not allow your emotions to control your actions and to take you out of godly character. Because when we do that, we give place to the devil. When we allow our emotions to control how we respond to things that take place in our lives. Now, am I encouraging you to ignore how you feel? No. We are human. We do sometimes get angry. I'm not saying to ignore the fact that someone did you wrong. But what I am saying is, do not allow their actions to impact your actions, to forgive and to move forward. Because oftentimes when people offend us and we hold grudges, they have moved on with their lives. And you're holding that grudge and you become this bitter, angry person doing things that you should not do in response to something that they did to you. And they're living peacefully, they're happy, but you're bitter and you're angry, which never yields positive results. And I just want to share another verse with you, coming from Romans, the 12th chapter, verse 17 through 19. It says, "Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you. Live peacefully with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, Vengeance is mine. I will repay, said the Lord." This verse encourages us not to give to men evil for evil. In other words, don't stoop down to their level. Just because they do things wrong to you, don't intentionally hurt them. And provide things honest in the sight of all men. Basically, it's saying, continue to be who God created you to be, to use your godly character. You know, older people say kill people with kindness. It's not saying ignore how you feel, but it said as much as impossible within you to live peacefully with all men. So what this verse is saying is, you are responsible for your own actions, not theirs. So be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you respond when people offend you, when people hurt you or upset you, because God will hold you accountable for how you take action. You're not responsible for the things that they do. So as much as it lies in you to live a peaceful life. And I'm reminded of Matthew 5. There's a verse where it says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. So because we are children of God, we are to live in peace. And peace isn't the absence of trouble or adversities, but it's a calmness of spirit and in heart. It's the way we should respond to conflict. Does it mean that you have to be a doormat? No. Does it mean that you should allow people to walk all over you? No. But what it's saying is not to allow their actions to determine your actions. Like I said before, be quick to forgive and move forward. But also, maybe that's a person that you should not hang out with. Or what people say sometimes, we have to love people from a distance. And the favorite part that I like from this verse is the reminder of vengeance is not ours, that the Lord will repay. And I've heard this before and I never understood it until I read this verse. People often say that God has a way of getting people back better than you can. So we shouldn't take vengeance. We should allow the Lord to fight our battles, because we know that when we respond in the same manner that evil person has responded that intentionally hurt you, that we're giving place to the devil and we're stooping down to their levels. And we are better than that, y'all. Never let somebody take you out of your character because they choose to do something that they know hurt you. So I encourage you today to not allow your emotions to control your actions. You want to be a person that lives peaceful with everyone as much as you possibly can. You want to demonstrate godly character. You do not want the devil to have a place in your life working through you. Because remember, we're children of God and we should behave different than those who do not know Him. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.